Don't worry guys, you haven't clicked on the wrong video. This is DTE TV, the home of Volkswagen content. And this Ford will soon be out the way. We are, and I have mentioned it once, twice, or 1,000 times, we are getting ready for the upcoming Blue Water meet. You've all heard about it in the previous videos. Last Wednesday of every month, Blue Water Volkswagen Caddy meet, and this month is set to be an absolute banger. Over 100 modified and standard vans in one place. I believe that is the biggest collective of VW Caddies in one place. I might be wrong, prove me wrong. I have just got to quickly stick some brake pads in this Ford Focus for a good friend of mine. He is buying a VW Caddy, so it's all good. Today we've got Darren coming down with the white one, the pretty one. We've also got Andy's zero budget and a few last bits on mine. It is last minute prep for the Caddy meet coming on Wednesday. It's Monday today, so we haven't got long. I want to do the custom hybrid honeycomb front grille on mine. Darren's got some fancy lights he wants to play with. We're going to do a little bit of paint on Andy's zero budget, probably paint his sliding door and stick his boot spoiler on, but that is all to come. I'm going to quickly smash these brake pads out on a Focus with a golf club snap-on wrench, and we will get back to the VW content very soon. Let's get into it. Are you? Here he is.
Let's see it then.
Hey?
Let's see it then.
What, my red ride? In there. I was going to have it out, but I got a Ford Focus in the way.
You what?
Hello.
Hello.
You brought the sun?
Yeah, I don't know where I got it from.
Oh.
You weren't at my place.
Out the glove box?
Yeah.
Have a look.
I think it's because I'm driving me Caddy, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's brought the sun out.
You going to polish it at all? That is gleaming, isn't it?
It's alright. I didn't want
Set a standard for where I want to leave, you know that, don't you?
to... Okay.
Oh, I love this van. Black roof. I love them.
I wanted to do it for ages, but it's one of them things. Do I, don't I?
I think that finished it.
Break some of the red up.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's a lot of red.
There is a lot of red.
It is
but
red.
It's definitely one of my favourite colours.
I've got a sun strip coming off, put a gloss black one on.
Yeah.
Something I want to do before we go.
I watched the Archers go on, they went on perfect. I'll be honest with you, mate, I think you're being hard on yourself on that colour. It is a slightly brighter colour, but I think you're being hard.
Yeah, I'll live with it.
That'll be funny when it's hooning past someone, they're already going to go, oh, did you see?
His arches are slightly redder.
Yeah.
And I don't hoon, Darren.
That's a nice spoiler. I think mine doesn't come down as far.
Okay.
I felt mine earlier to see if I can feel it.
Is it smooth?
Yours is smooth.
Is yours smooth?
No.
No.
It's not bad.
You said to me on the phone yours was smooth.
It's not. I was filling up petrol earlier and I was like, I better check it because I'm going down there.
It's a smooth edge.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
I'm happy, thank you. Yeah, might do the lights at some stage. Only a little.
I like the lights.
The red lights do go with the red van.
Yeah.
But maybe a tinge. I don't know. So,
Thing to do, isn't it?
just quickly, well obviously, so I mentioned about if I painted the tailgate's the back. If I fix the bonnet, you're going to see the colours out. It's the main focal point.
Yeah.
What about, I've got a spare sun strip. Yeah. What about a thin bit of matte black over the whole front?
Matte or gloss?
Either or to cover the rust, because I can die grind that down.
Yeah.
Do you know a straight bit?
What you could, have you got enough to see how it looks before you start die grinding?
I have.
That might be an idea. See,
Ideally, I'd like it to not have it on,
yeah.
but when the rest of it's pretty tidy and then there's a bit of rust on the bonnet, it's like, oh, you could have done that. But what they don't realise is, if I'm to fix that, to paint the bonnet, it's going to be out to the wings. If I paint the wings, it's going to be out to the doors. I've got to repaint the whole van to fix that rust spot to make it perfect. So it's
on a to-do list, isn't it?
It's on a to-do list, but for now I just thought a bit of matte or satin or gloss black. We'll see.
We're down here for a couple of days. See how it looks.
We have got a few bits to play with, and my Ford Focus brake pads have just turned up. So let's see what he's got. Just a little walk round for those who haven't seen Darren's on the channel. If you haven't, where have you been? Check it out, it's white. And some of you may be thinking, well, it looks exactly the same as yours. Yeah, Darren copied me. Huh? No, he didn't really. Have I copied him? Have I come up with the same idea? The bits I've done to mine are exactly, by coincidence, look at all the flies on his motor. Look at all them flies. Darren, you bought the flies.
Flies round what, do they say?
Yeah. Anyway, I've got the hybrid bumper. I'm going for the honeycomb grille, the black roof. Yeah, so it might look a little bit the same. He's got the Mark IV side repeaters. He has got the Touran two-tone side mouldings. I do have a set of them. I haven't got round to it. And then when we get to the back, it gets the same. I've got the same spoiler. He has got a pretty back bumper though. I might have to copy that. No, just kidding. Anyway, oh look, let's check out his line. We're mentioning, oh, I can feel it. It's like a cliff. No, it's not really, but I can feel it. Yeah, so this is Darren's one. We love it. R32 engine, DSG. She is a ripper. I'm not sure what he wants to do, but I'm sure he's going to run me through it. Let's see what he wants to do and recap. Some time has passed and I have had interruptions. Not happy, but we are progressing. Darren's is finally up on the ramp. And just to quickly run you through what's going on, he has bought multiple packs of what I would call a universal generic number plate light. He's got multiple packs and he wants to add some puddle lights. So this is a DTE first. Obviously, when you unlock some of the posher VWs, you've got a little light that comes underneath the wing mirror. And that's so you can see a puddle by your motor. But he wants to go one further and he's got sidebars, the trapezoid, the square looking ones. We are putting number plate lights into his sidebars and we're going to wire them into the interior light so when the door is unlocked or you open the door, ding, puddle lights come on. Should look pretty good. Let me show you and let me show you what the others are up to because they are busy. So we have got generic Dewberry Firkin and I've cut a hole which wasn't too easy because they are metal bars and that screws in there. We're going to put two on each side. They should look pretty nice. We've got Andy on the zero budget. Oh, yeah. I am going to paint the bottom of his door, splash a bit of white up it and fade out my lacquer just above the moulding. He's doing that, getting that ready. Need to get some paint knocked up. Darren's round there being a tart. Detailer.
Dittler.
You got the Kings and Queens gear on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check them out on Instagrams. They've got some nice merchandise, very nice. He's cleaning the inside of his wheels because he's like that.
I made the mistake of thinking they'll look good white.
They do for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No, if I had white rims or barrels as they are on them, I'd clean them too. Looking good.
It's easier doing them on or off. I don't know when they're on the van.
And got to try and wiggle your hand through.
Yeah.
Cut your hand in half.
It does. I ended up with a bruise the last time we done it. Not today though.
Not today.
Not today, Frank.
He's got them on the deck. I'm going to make a couple more rolls because I've had a couple of interruptions. I have already marked out because it's got to be right. We have got, I don't know, there is a little mark there. Can you see it? It's a little cross. And there is another one there. So they are measured perfectly, square, central, middle, offset. Going to make a few more holes and we've got to wire it up. And then we're just going to drill holes straight through the floor. No, hopefully not. I'm going to try and find, he has got a grommet missing. Oh, look what I got. And Bentley's, Yasmin, Sam, do you remember when we took your side rails off and you had some grommets missing? I have some for you. Let me throw that on the floor. He's got one missing. Is it going to fit? Oh yeah, that's 50 quid each. Sam, Yasmin, I've got 2 grommets for you for the underneath of the Bentley Caddy. Day 2 on fixing and trying not to break stuff. We ended up spending quite a good bit of time on Darren's yesterday, so I didn't get nothing done on mine. I haven't even touched my grill yet.
I looked at it.
He did look at the grill. He offered it up and he said, yeah, you'd be able to do that. Oh, thanks, mate. Darren did take us out for a good slap up meal. Thank you very much. I am just wrapping up one job. First job. What's going on, Big Grin? One sec. I am mid-flight, but you're all right. I am just wrapping up these Puddle lights. Then we're going to get Darren's outside. He's going to wash it. He says he's got some snow foam attachments. I said mine was absolutely crap. So hopefully his is better. And he's going to wash it. Then we're going to get on to polishing. I'm going to show him how to polish because I'm busy today. I've got to paint the bottom of Andy's sliding door and get my grill done in one day because it's the Caddy meet tomorrow. And we have got a few hours tomorrow morning. So it should happen. Oh, I've just opened another packet and there's one there. But things are progressing, it's going nicely. I have got 3 out of 4 of these done. We've cut the square holes. I've run the wire in. I didn't want to drill any holes. It's not an old banger, so we're not just going to drill hole or multiple holes in the floor pan to run the wiring through. So I have got the wrong wire cutters. Unus momentus. And I'm back. Went the long way round. I have already run the wires. We didn't cut holes. Where the bonnet cable goes through the bulkhead, I run some power wire through there. We then run it by the ECU out the passenger side, and it was quite simple. I've now cut that too short. I am talking and doing at the same time. Can't walk and chew chewing gum, you know the deal. But I've already done 3. We're just using spade connectors because it is your universal type number plate light. The tabs are a bit long, so we're short on them. Get some spade connectors on there, screw these in, bosh, that will do. We did do his halo light inside. We've put a red LED rope light around the inside, looks nice and pretty. But let me do a few more bits, chat to my pal Big Grin, and we'll recap in a little while. Zero budget Andy should be in a minute. He's not out there. No. I was just looking in the distance. You got me looking. I did, everyone looked behind then. It's because you're super cool, you're a detailer with your out and backwards.
I'm in Dittler mode.
I have not had much success with snow foam. No. Show me how you do it.
This is why I bought mine.
Thanks, mate.
All right, first thing.
First thing, turn the water on. Okay. Okay. Darren's folded his nail back, putting his wheel arch liner in. Oh, he works behind an office. Yeah, or in an office behind a desk.
I ain't no detailer either.
Ela? Brother John, Kakacheva boy.
Amazon. Auto Glim. Snow foam, shortened handle, makes it a lot easier. And I've got the, what's it, billet hammer stuff.
Let me show because it is good gear. It's a good bit of gear. Billet hammer, built hammer. Billet B, built B, it's auto foam. Come on in, pull the trigger.
Let's add some bubbles, Dad.
What? Oh. Mine did not look like that.
Bubbles. Right, bubbles, Dad.
He's just showing off now, ain't he? I didn't need a wash. Look at that. Okay. So now what? You leave it and then just rinse it off? You don't exfoliate?
I did say I weren't a dittler or detailer.
Yeah.
But my dad had a company selling
Auto Smart.
Auto Smart, yeah, the franchise selling Auto Smart stuff.
Yeah, it's not a plug by the way, but if Auto Smart's watching, send me some stuff.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I used to do little bits, demonstrations when I used to go to garages like yours.
Yeah.
And do stuff like that. So I've got a
You'd be the guinea pig.
I've got I've got
a little thing for it.
So I do the whole van, leave it for five minutes so.
Yeah.
I then rinse it off.
Yeah.
I then snow foam it again.
Yeah.
Go around with a little brush all around the window screens. Then a rag, go around it, rinse it all off. Should be okay.
Okay, we'll see.
That's my job.
We'll see. Oh, can I get on my grill now? Is that right?
Have you finished with this?
Nearly. After?
Andy's.
Okay. Few of you have asked about custom hybrid honeycomb grills. I've never done one, and I've got loads of time to get it ready. No, Caddy meet is tomorrow. I have separated the front grill off of the back piece. This is Caddy. This is a cheap, I have separated it from the back piece. This is a cheap one. This is not a genuine grill. This is a cheap one. I think it's about 50 quid, 56 quid. I'll put a link in the video description. And I believe we chop out the top 2 bars, 1, 2, 1, 2. We chop it down the edges, so we're leaving the thick bar on the ends, and that will leave just an open mouth. And then we are going to trim out a lot of the badge. I haven't ever done one of these. I don't want to cut too much. I need to save my badge. They twist. Meant to twist out, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Like so. And I do need to cut the centre out and mount that badge in there, because I haven't got a golf one. It is what it is. I am going to roll a time lapse and do some finessing. As I say, I'm going to cut the top 2 bands out, trim around this, offer that up, keep cutting, keep trimming. I'll show you the time lapse, we'll see how we get on. Getting a bit of Andy's done, and we are sticking to the 0 budget restoration. We're painting outside. The floor is absolutely sopping wet because someone spent an hour washing his Caddy. It was primer before, there was a dent here, there was a bit of rust. It's been in primer forever. Andy's rubbed it down, he's scotched it. I would have scotched it a bit lower, but it's fine. And then, so I'm going to puff some white over there, and then I'm going to blend or fade out my lacquer around here. It's not ideal, but it looks better than black and white. I hope you'll agree. I'm just going to do a bit of white, and then for all the Karens, I'll put my mask on. I'm going to let that flash off, and then I'm going to put a couple more coats on, and then the same with lacquer. Yeah, happy days. I'm going to roll a cheeky little time lapse. Let's get it. It is day 3. It is actually day of the Caddy meet, and is mine ready? No, it's not.
Mine is.
Darren's is ready.
I don't know what you've been doing.
I know, I've just been not doing a lot. So we are nearly ready. Well, we're not. There's a list. If you're in a pickle, you're on a time crunch, your mind is busy, write a list. I have got 5 things on that list. We're getting there. My grill is nearly ready. I'm going to show you that in a sec because a lot of you have asked about the honeycomb grill. Is mine perfect? I don't know. I haven't fitted it. I would have preferred buying a genuine one. We'll see when I offer it up. Because if I put it on and it's a bit wavy, it's a bit whoa, it's a bit way, it's because it's not genuine. It's not because I haven't done it right, I believe. Anyway, last night we did get, or yesterday we did get Darren's Puddle lights wired in. They look really good, don't they, Darren?
Yeah, really happy.
Happy?
Yeah, really happy.
So they are wired in to the interior light. And if some of you are thinking, oh, that's going to draw too many amps. So his interior light's meant to have 4 incandescent 501 bulbs. Now he's got 4 LEDs in that, or he had 4 LEDs anyway, which draw minimal power. So now instead of having 4 incandescent bulbs, he's now got 8 low wattage LEDs. It should be enough. It's not my van. And if it does warm the wires up, it's a heating element around the van, right? I'm sure it's fine. But I also did solder a piece of wire. RMS Diagnostics, my man Bob, you would be proud. Check this wiring out, or this soldering. I soldered a power wire to the back of his board of his interior light because I wanted it to come on either when he opened and closed the door, when he locked and unlocked the van, and also if he turned the interior light on or off. If I'd have gone straight to the wires, it might have only come on when he opened and closed the door. So we done it that way, works. Happy days. Looks really good. I also got my fog lights wired in. I've had my hybrid bumper and the fog lights for ages, but I've never wired them in. Finally wired them in last night. Really happy. They're super bright. They are straight off the ignition. So when I turn the ignition on, start it, run it, drive it, they are now DRLs. Poverty spec, DTE edition. So they come on all the time while you're driving. Darren is tickling off my 2-banger. I've never finished it. I've been busy doing other stuff. It needs to be finished today. Oh, and I did paint Andy's side door. If you go to the Caddy meets tonight, you have to squint because the colour is a mile out. And the reason is my pal Foxy down there, he mixes all my paint up. He's away on holiday. And I had to go in his workshop, fire up his laptop, type in Andy's code R902, and it come up with about 50 different shades of the colour. And every one I clicked on, because I wanted to click on the yellower shade, but when I clicked on the yellower shade, the combination of colours that come up, the numbers for the mixing, for the tinters on his mixing scheme, the numbers didn't match. So I had to click on the bluer scheme. If he was here, he could have done it right. Clicked on the bluer one, come up with the right numbers I needed, mixed it up, happy days. And you have to be very precise when applying the amount of colour. It's weighed in grams. And when it comes to the blue, I pulled the little and a massive glob come out. So instead of 1.1 grams, we got 3.9 grams. So it is out. Colour is well out. I know, before any of you comment, but squint, it's mint. I'm going to wrap a few bits up. I have got multiple things to do today, as well as my Caddy. We have got a couple more bits to do on Darren's. Wash the T5, because that's going. I need to. I've also got to make 2 videos today. We've got to end this video, because this is Wednesday. This is tonight's video. And then I need to start the Caddy meet video. And do a little short to tell anyone, if you're going tonight, it's going to be too late, because if you're watching this, you're already going to be there. People that come to the Caddy meets, you need to turn up quietly, leave quietly. We're not 18, we don't care about your pops and bangs or your boom booms in the back. You've got to turn up nicely. We'll have a look at your van. We don't want to hear it from 5 miles away, but I'm going to make a little short on that so you guys know today. Yeah, that's about it. Let's have a recap in a little while, because it is early. It's not even 9 AM. It is 8:47 and I've already done some work. Let me show you this grill, actually. Grill. So you might have seen by the time lapse, this is Caddy, that is Golf 7.5. And there is a little gap. So when you glue them together, it's a bit finessey, a bit finicky. I've got these level. You can see the Golf bit, you can see the Caddy bit. Up the sides here, there is a big void because we had 2 little bits of trim from the old Caddy. I put some fiberglass on, that went off, put some filler in, that went off, and now this is just a smooth filler, just to finesse it. I might filler that at some stage, I might not. We haven't got time, so I'm just going to tickle this off, aerosol prime it, satin black it. I have removed the GTE. No, I have removed the GTI because it ain't a GTI. I'm going to try and find DTE in silver letters. But I'm going to prime that, aerosol, bit of satin black, bit of matte black. That'll be good. We are going to get some work done and recap in a little while. Grille is done as much as I can do. It ain't as if I had a time crunch. Started it yesterday. It's done as can be done in since yesterday. I have had to sleep in between yesterday and today. It's a lot of yesterdays and it's a lot of todays. We're on the sun strip. It's one of the last things I want to do. I've got a gloss black roof. I have a gloss black sun strip. They're £7 off eBay. I've had a couple of people comment, where'd you get your sun strip? eBay, £6, £7. I'm normally a satin or matte black sun strip kind of guy. But I do have a gloss black roof, so it's only fitting we fit a gloss black sun strip. There was a special sticker I wanted to get made to go on the front of the roof here, but it didn't happen. If you keep that, let's come out a sec.
About to say, yeah.
Above the rust, I don't know.
No.
How much are you above? You stay there. Okay.
That's where it needs to be, this end.
You're obviously meant to use water, soapy water with a sun strip or any big transfer like this. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. Now, if some of you are wondering, what are you doing? Just to cover the rust, guys. I do have to paint the whole van to fix that rust. I doubt that's going to happen, if I'm honest. I need to clean the residue with some tinners and a blade. Stick a sun strip on, blade round it. We're running low on time-ish, so we're going to recap when everything's done. We'll get them outside, we'll have a look. We are ready. Both clean, both shiny, all as far as I can get. And with the grill, because if you're watching this video and think, I wouldn't mind making one of those grills, the inside plastic area, I did chop the centre out. I do have to admit it's not perfect. I didn't have much time, and I don't think that the cheap aftermarket grill would be the best option. If you want it to look its best, you're better off buying a genuine grill, because mine was a bit skew width from the start. And in the last video, I did get a nice stereo from K-Tech Modules, and a couple of you have asked, and I did forget to give a bit of a recap on it. Well, not only does it look absolute quality, it is an absolute perfect fit. It's like an original OEM stereo. You can connect your phone to it. It's all CarPlay, Bluetooth. You can plug your phone straight into it. It's very nice, actually. The sound quality is amazing. I've had a few stereos in my time, and the cheapy Android ones, the stereo sound system or the sound quality isn't the best. This one absolutely thumps. I'm really impressed. I will put another link to it in the video description, so go check out K-Tech Modules. They have got a budget spec coming very soon, because this is the premium one. Plug straight in, no need for extra wires or CAN bus, because it's all built in. Very nice, very pretty. I do have to cut this video short. It's 1 PM and whew, we're about there. We're about finished. Done a few bits on Darren's. We've done his puddle lights, given it a polish. We've done the interior halo light. I've done my grill. We've done loads, actually, in fact. All clean, all shiny. Darren's happy with his van. We're going to the Caddy meet tonight. It's going to be an absolute banger. I'll see you in the next one, guys. From me and 2 pretty caddies, we'll see you in the next one. I'm out.